Hey there, Adam LoDolce from sexyconfidence.com, where I help the 21st century woman create a love life that she absolutely loves. And in this video right now, I'm going to be talking about how to keep a man from cheating. Yes, you heard it. Keep watching. Now, I want to start by saying this. If a man has the internal belief system that says cheating isn't wrong so long as I can get away with it, then he'll only be as faithful as his options. And that makes him a piece of shit. But I want to restore faith for many of you who have had bad experiences with guys in the past or have been hurt from really bad pieces of shit. Not all guys are pieces of shit. Most of them are actually fantastic and have no desire whatsoever to cheat. And luckily, most men that I've come across in my life and most men that are either friends with or who I had as clients in the past don't have that belief system. They generally want to be good guys and realize that cheating is wrong and it's not something that they want to do. But even still, sometimes when a relationship starts to fall apart, cheating becomes the final straw that really breaks the camel's back. So this video really is less about cheating and more so about how to make sure the relationship doesn't fall apart. So ultimately, the best way to avoid the wandering eye is to maintain the relationship. Love requires maintenance. Both you and him need to put in the effort to make things work. Now, not too long ago, I looked up the Webster Dictionary definition of love, and I realized that love was listed as a noun first. I'm sorry, Webster, but that is wrong. You're an idiot. He was wrong because love is not a thing, it's not a noun. Love is an ongoing action. Love is a verb. It's something that you gotta keep working on and maintaining over and over and over again. You gotta continue falling in love with another, and you need to never stop dating. This goes both ways. Both men and women need to put in that effort. So here are some things that you can do to make sure that it doesn't fall apart. Number one, don't make the relationship a prison. He should want to be a part of the relationship, not forced to be in it. Now, I had a friend who is in a very long-term serious relationship, and I remember not too long ago, she wouldn't let him ever go out with his friends without her. Basically, every single weekend night, they would just stay in, play video game. He'd play video games, he'd eat snacks, like just one of those types of relationships. He wasn't allowed to really go out. And then what happened is she had a weekend where she was away. She had a bachelorette party. So he went out that weekend, and lo and behold, he wilded the out. He hadn't felt this freedom in so long. It was like finally taking off these chains, and he was able to go out and enjoy himself. And needless to say, he didn't do anything bad, but he was talking to every single woman that he possibly could because it was like, hey, now he's got the freedom. This is not what you want. You want to make sure that your relationship is freedom, right? It's something that you guys can go out and both do things that you want to do so long as you trust one another. And if he feels like it's a prison, if he feels like he can't do anything without you, he's not allowed to do anything, then when he's not with you, he's gonna go do even worse things. Number two, prioritize the relationship. Now, this is the opposite end of the spectrum. This is where you work maybe 12, 15 hours a day, and you don't even have time to invest yourself in the relationship. Not only time, but also your emotional energy. You know, whoever said that, absence makes the heart grow fonder was an idiot as well. It's good to have some space for yourself, of course, but is it good to be an absent partner? Hell no. People yearn for connection and friendship, and if you're not providing it, then he's not gonna stick around. Number three, make him feel wanted. If he comes home from a long day at work and all he hears from you is, ugh, you are so ugly, then he goes to work the next day and some girl is like, ooh, you are so hot, then what do you know? He's gonna be more likely to be a piece of shit and give that girl a piece of his hot ass. Both men and women in a relationship need to take time out of their day to make the other person feel wanted. And if you don't feel wanted or you don't want your partner, then go on to the next step. Number four, work hard to keep the romance alive. Have a date night once a week, and on that date night, make sure that it's also a sex night. Spend a few dollars to buy some lingerie. Make sure that he's also taking care of himself. He should want to be taking care of himself just as much as you are. Shut off your goddamn phones, both of you, your phones and your emails when you're together. Unplug and just be present one another. It can be really easy when you're with someone all the time to just kind of let it all go. And like I said, love is a verb. It takes that action to make sure you're keeping that love alive, you're keeping the romance alive. And it's just something that is going to maintain the relationship moving forward. Now, I hope this was useful for you. And I know for many of you, this is a really difficult and touchy subject. But I want to say this. Don't allow the past experiences in your life to cause you to live your life in fear. If you've been cheated on in the past, it doesn't mean that every guy is going to do it. Work on the things that you can control. Continuously make yourself better. Continuously work on the relationship and work on your ability to communicate with one another. And ultimately, when you do find that right guy who you really do connect with, then you won't find those types of issues in the relationship. So I want to hear from you. How has cheating affected your romantic life in the past? Have you been cheated on, or have you ever cheated on someone? Love to hear your story in the comments right there below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like on YouTube right there below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this every single week. And on top of that, if you enjoyed this, definitely head on over to sexyconfidence.com. We'll put a link right there, right up there in the cards. You can download a free ebook and get a ton of really cool stuff once you join my email list that's gonna help you through every single stage of dating, love, and relationships. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you next Thursday. Bye-bye.